Hi, this is Paul, Golden Gate Enterprises. We're at another waterproof deck project, and I wanted to take this opportunity to talk about a question that comes up actually quite a bit, which is the use of other alternative types of waterproofing systems, and probably the most common one are the liquid applied systems. And when I say liquid applied, these are products that come in buckets and they're applied, with rollers and brushes, and there's probably about 20 different manufacturers of these liquid applied systems on the market. They've been around for years. The products themselves are generally very good and they've got good characteristics, but fundamentally the biggest problem that exists with these that I personally see, and where we end up replacing a lot of the decks, is the liquid coating systems have a very high degree of failure. And in fact, what happens is you can see the material begins to delaminate. You end up with cracks, if you can see that, in the material, and that's because of the expansion and contraction that takes place with the material. And wherever it's got seams and open lips and edges, you can see where the material has begun to fail over here. And this is what happens over the years with the liquid applied systems. And I'll show you another area here, and you can see carefully what happens at wear points. And then if you look carefully, you can see the crack that goes back here, and then we've got another crack at a joint and seam that's over here, and the material opens up over time, and what you end up with is a failed waterproofing system. This is not the system that we recommend or use. We use a vinyl sheet good that in fact maintains its flexibility and capability over the long term. As a matter of fact, what I'll do, so you can bear with me, I'm going to walk over to my vehicle and actually take out a piece of material, and don't condemn me for my mess in the back of my little trunk here, but I'm going to show you a couple of interesting things here when we look at the different types of products that are used. So the product that we use is a vinyl sheet good, and what I mean by a vinyl sheet good is it's a piece of material that comes pre-manufactured, and this product comes in rolls that are 75 feet long and 6 feet high. So think of it in terms of like outdoor linoleum, except the big difference is the product is an approved roofing product. It's approved to be walked on, and it comes in about 20 different colors and textures. So let's take a look at an application here for sake of discussion. If we had a piece that came down here and it was coming over the edge, instead of terminating something like this and leaving your exposure open to a failure like this, we actually bring our product down over the drip edge flashing, and we would mechanically fasten it here in such a way that it would not be able to come up, and you would never have a cracking issue over here. Also, because this is a manufactured PVC membrane, it takes a significant amount of expansion and contraction, and I can tell you that I've never seen a crack or a rip that's been caused by expansion and contraction, and that's a property that you get with this product that you just can't get out of these liquid coating type systems that have such a high rate of failure. So people are attracted to the liquid coating systems because they say, oh, that was a lot cheaper, but when they call me back 2-3 years later because the system has failed, they end up paying for it all over again, and not saving any money. And if it's done properly the first time around, you don't have any issues. So these are just samples of the different colors, and to give you an idea, there's a color chart. There's all sorts of colors that are available, and people always ask, by the way, is there a difference in price in the different colors? And of course my answer is yes, the color that you like is always a bit more expensive. And for those not paying attention, that's a joke. They're all the same price. It's the same material. It's just the finish that's on here. And this product has been around for 34 years. There's over 150 million square feet of it installed, and it's on tens of thousands of waterproof decks over living space across North America. You've probably walked on it at some point, just never realized what it was. It's a fantastic product, and this is what Golden Gate Enterprises uses here in the San Francisco Bay Area to waterproof hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of decks all over the Bay Area. And most of our business, quite frankly, is having to pull up and redo existing deck structures that have failed and need to be redone properly. So if you want to get the job done properly and you want to get it done once, then you give Golden Gate Enterprises a call. My name is Paul Gordon. I'm the owner of the company, and our website is bayareacontractor.com. That's bayareacontractor.com, where you can just type into Google waterproof decks, Golden Gate Enterprises, and you'll see hundreds and hundreds of videos of waterproof deck projects that we have done all over the San Francisco Bay Area, big and small, commercial and residential. We handle plans, permits, engineering, dry rot, structural repairs, anything and everything that's associated, with the project that needs to be done. So if you don't want to end up with this, and you don't want to end up with this and having to redo your project all over again, then please give us a call and we'll take care of your project professionally and properly. This is Paul Gordon, Golden Gate Enterprises, your San Francisco Bay Area general contractor specializing in waterproof decks, dry rot, and structural repairs. Thank you.